Hey ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, and welcome to another edition of the Senate Shorts. I am your host, Neil, joined as always by your host, and my brother from another mother, Eric.
Here.
And together, we bring you another edition of the Senate Shorts. No, you're liking the content, you dislike the content, like, comment, share, subscribe. Come on, man. Trying to be professional, man.
Oh,
like,
man.
comment, share, subscribe. Just like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit notification bell so you don't miss anything. Most important word, just say share so you can build the community or tear it down depending on what your leanings are with regards to our content. Now, my brother, you are ready. I can see it. I can see it. You know, you got that.
Ready.
You got the smile on high beam. You're about there rubbing your hands like Birdman. Yep. What do you have for me on this edition of the Senate Shorts?
This one is a viral video. This one's been going viral. I got it yesterday and I got it between yesterday and today. I would have gotten it, I want to say, about 10 times. Very, very informed. So shout out to everybody who would have sent me this particular video. I've had some interesting conversations about it, and I figured I would come here and have a conversation with you, my brother. So, you ready?
I mean, sure. And full transparency, this is one that somebody sent me as well. I never watched the entire video. I just saw the caption. I was like, nope, I can't watch it. No, not me. I watched part of it and then I couldn't watch the rest of it. But this one is indeed a rough one. So let us get into it.
Look, y'all. Every fucking day, my baby daddy come here with one fucking meal for my child. But I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids at McDonald's though? Like that shit bogus as hell. Like you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there he go, and I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is.
Expose him, girl.
It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you.
Expose him.
That don't look enough for all my kids.
It's not.
That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry?
What he like? What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
Okay, but them your kids' siblings though.
What are you talking about? What are you mad
Them
about?
my kids, them your kids' siblings though.
So what you?
So my other kids finna be left out.
You didn't feed them?
You know I don't get my food stamps to the 7.
Lisa, how is that my problem?
But if you're trying to help out though, you're not helping out.
Hang in there, my brother.
But how are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings?
Lisa,
Them are his siblings
Lisa,
though.
you had
He's not finna eat in front of all his other siblings and they're not eating no McDonald's. Why do I gotta put...
Bring him out to the car. I'll let him eat
No. He's not finna eat that shit at all if you can't bring enough for everybody.
Lisa, so you telling me that I gotta bring... So when I bring my son food, I gotta bring your kids food too now?
Yes.
You sound f***ing dumb.
How is that shit dumb? You sound dumb. You sound dumb.
Where are they daddies at? Nobody told you to talk to them other... You had them other kids. Them your responsibility. They're not my responsibility.
Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all.
Lisa,
How do that shit look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's?
So
You know I get food stamps on the 11th.
3 kids that ain't mine. 3 kids that ain't mine. What
Yeah,
do I look like? I bring
they're
my-
his siblings.
I bring him
You
food.
knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me.
No, the f*** I did.
Yes, you did.
You expect me to take care of all the kids? They're not my kids.
Okay,
We
but you
gonna
still
watch the
had
rest
a
of
baby
this.
with me.
Yes,
you
we
have
do.
kids with other people. I still
Yes,
have
we do.
other kids.
Hang in, my brother. Hang in.
Because I'm exposing you. Everybody think you such a motherfucking good daddy.
I am a good daddy.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're full of shit in this bullshit. You only come here with one fucking piece of food for one child.
The child that's mine, silly.
No, that's dumb that you can't feed the other kids. Don't feed nobody at all
Listen,
then. He
you
can't
had-
take that shit.
So listen what you
He
said.
can't eat it.
Maybe if you had 1 or 2, I can maybe. You got it's 3 extra kids. What the f***? You all like going to my motherfucking account, spending money on all those kids. Them not my kids.
Them are your kids' siblings though. Dumb.
So that's what you gonna go with? That's the one you gonna
Those are your fucking kids' siblings.
They're my, so that means
Yeah.
I take care of them.
So don't.
where's
No,
the-
I didn't say you have to take care of them. You can bring them something to eat if you bring one something to eat.
I bring them food every other day. What do you mean?
Exactly. Exactly, but you don't never bring food for the other ones.
Lisa,
You know I get my food stamps on the
they
11th.
are your babies.
Okay,
They
but
not
I'm
mine.
saying we share the same kid as well.
Absolutely. So if you want to, if you feel the way about eating, take him in the room and let him.
I'm not taking my kid in the
Send him down
room.
to the car. He ain't even got to eat in front of his brothers and sisters. He can come right out to the car and eat with me.
No. You know what? Fine. Give it here.
Thank you.
Give it here.
Bro.
Give it here.
Kids,
Give it here.
You sound stupid.
Dumb. He ain't eating
No,
it.
we can stop it.
You.
Why the you just do that?
No, we can
Because you
stop
ain't
it.
bringing up for all the other kids. You stupid. Selfish like you're dumb as hell. You're dumb as hell. He not finna eat that shit. Dumb.
I stop. I know about you. Like that. I cut out. I cut out.
That's the part I was waiting for. Your thoughts, my brother?
Gentlemen. Gentlemen. We have got to be more discerning who we lay with and who we procreate with.
Amen.
Now, I do not know. This may be the eldest child of the four. This may be the middle child. This may be the youngest. It makes me know, never mind. The point remains is that you gotta know. Yo, you gotta know. We have too many of these situations going on in the black community. You have to know before you lay with a woman and procreate. I understand sex feels good. Protect yourself though. Protect yourself. Double bag if you need to. But do not bring a child. Do not protect your seed. Do not bring a child into this world with these types of people. You have 4 children, my girl. This man is bringing food for his child. What about the other father or fathers though? Why is it his responsibility? Why is it his responsibility? So every time he gotta bring his child food, right? Daddy, I hungry. I want something to eat. Daddy, no problem. I bringing food for you. I gotta take my money and pay for all the other kids.
Yep.
No,
that's the expectation.
I know a lot of people can leave with, but you know, it can look bad that he eating for his brothers and sisters, or you know, it can look bad, or. You have to be more discerning with whom you procreate with, because these situations are the type of situations you will have where you gotta be wondering if this man's a good father. You gotta expose he ain't bringing for the other children, and you as a man now saying, child, I ain't know if I want my son, he gotta come and eat in the car. And it like ain't hard, you know. It ain't hard. Find you a woman that represents the values and the peace of mind you want in your life. Women, find the man that does the same thing. And if you get to that stage where you feel you want to carry that man's seed, or you want to give that woman your seed, then do that. But see this here? This ain't it. As the young people say, this ain't it. Right?
It can't be it.
This man, you questioning, you exposing this man. You go, you phone up on social media because you want to expose this man for you feel he's a good daddy. Pardon me, right? Again, as I tell people, right? I just gotta kind of treat these things like skits and party. Like, I can't treat this as real. Because you get food stamp on the 11th or 7th or whatever you say it is.
Yeah, because it kind of shifted between the 2 dates.
Yeah, 7 and 11, right? That's why I say I ain't know this could be fair, because in these social media streets, it's very hard to verify what's true or not. But the point, let's be fair, this happens, you know, ladies and gentlemen. Even if this is fake, even if this is just for the clout, the cameras or whatever for social media, this happens. Do not get it twisted. You understand? Man, all I can tell you is, or you procreate with the wrong woman and got to deal with these sort of situations, you gotta look goofy with the woman trying to wear you food for you. This is for your child. Both of your child, you throw it away. So now everybody is to get hungry because now everybody can eat. Right? That man that you procreate with, get the procreation. The man that is bringing his son, he is bringing an awesome father. Where are the other fathers for the other children though?
But that's the challenge, Neil. It seems that them ain't doing nothing. So now she wants this guy to pick up their slack, right? And she ain't quarreling with them, so you know what I mean? That's the challenge. This is funny. This is funny stuff. To be fair, when I watched it, right? When I watched the first 30 seconds and I said, this is insane, right? But here's my take on it, right? And I can kind of take the baton from you in this regard. Fellas, everything that this man is experiencing right now in them 4 minutes or whatever length the clip was, it's his fault.
His fault. Amen. Hallelujah.
All of this is his fault.
It's his fault. Correct.
Because why are you mixing with somebody who has nothing to offer you in this life? Right? Ask yourself that. Why are you mixing with somebody who has nothing to offer you in this life? And you addressed it, because I heard I was in conversations with some people and stuff like that. Somebody said, well, you know, because she said it too. You knew what you were getting into when you had a baby with me. She said that in the clip.
I didn't even hear that part. She said that?
She said that, right?
But brother man, but this is more your fault. No.
So she know. She said she telling he, but yeah, this is your fault too, you know. This is your fault. You call it dumb and all kind of thing because he does not have the emotional understanding to work out that. But yeah, she's struggling and she want help. But hey, he should have known. Girlfriend plus food stamps or government assistance. She's struggling. So whether his child with her is the first, second, third, fourth, or last, she was struggling. It doesn't matter. She was struggling when you find she. That's why you bringing over food every day. Because if you don't, your son ain't gonna eat. Why you gonna get a woman that can't feed your son pregnant? That don't make sense. That's irresponsible. That's another story for another time. We can get that one these days.
Boy.
Right? That's irresponsible on his part. I saw there's a meme that was going around that says, do not get pregnant, ladies, for a man that's going to need a ride to the bus, the hospital. Don't do it. Fellas, do not get a woman pregnant that can't provide anything for you or your child. So all this is his fault. Anything that comes down the pipe here, he got that.
I 100,000% agree. And I will even take it a step further, right? Because we talk about it a lot. Sure, love and all that, they're fine. Person got a fat behind, whatever. It's catch up, man. Love, fat behind, don't matter, right? You got to know. You trying to tell me you know funny, you know this woman is idiot? You know funny, you know this woman willing to throw you food in the road? I refuse to believe that. You always say the indication of future performance is past performance. You should know this is not the first running. Shoot, if your child eating hamburgers and McDonald's, your child got to be over the age of 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Good. So that means the time period that y'all were messing around, y'all may have been in a relationship or y'all may have been messing around, plus the time after that when they didn't together and when I go deal with this here, this ain't the first running. This ain't the first running. You know, brother man, and I bet you know before you give this woman your seed. Now I know things just happen, condoms just break and rated and thing.
Yeah, but Neil,
in these times, right? You are, men and women are responsible for these types of outcomes. You got let me even say the woman here for a second there. Real quick. Let me hop on the woman bandwagon. You got a man that in your estimation is a deadbeat dad and providing for you other children. You got other child fathers, a hit term, but right now that seems applicable to you. You got other child fathers or child father that ain't bringing food for you other children. You want food stamps or whatever. This man can't elevate you. So what you carrying my child for?
Answer that.
Listen, we always try to bring some semblance of discernment, information, advice, whatever from these shorts, right? Even as ridiculous as they are. Please try hard. But in this instant, man, and I know for some of our audience it's too late. You already gone on the road and you already have the child for somebody that is, rather intelligent. But men and women, be discerning with whom you have a child for. Because at the end of the day, You both there recording man exposing he cause this rated thing. You gotta deal with the woman sharing your food, your child food in the ground call you and bring it for the. That is on y'all though.
Yeah.
That ain't on me and Derek. That ain't on you. What you exposing this man to the world for? What we used to do? We used to bring the children food. No, you throw away all the food. That is on you, sweetheart. Man, that is on you, brother.
And check it here now. You throw away the man food, right? Okay. So now that man is going to have to make the decision. Do I go back there and be held to ransom? Because if I don't feed the other three, mine can't get feed. Or do I make the decision that's just as childish as she is and say, you know what? I can't end it all free. And then you will got something to really war about. No one saying mother they beat dad. I remember I had a class and they had a parent, a fellow who sent stuff for his son all the time. And because the mother wanted money instead of the goods, she would cut out the clothes, get rid of them. You know what I mean? So to your point, Neil, you gotta be real careful who you decide you are going to procreate with.
There's so many things.
Let me be fair, Neil. Would you want to have to deal with that woman on a daily basis, based on what we see there in that video? Nobody want to deal with that. So if this man decide, you know what, it's too much drama for me to cast hand over there for she, you'll be vexed. Would you be vexed? And here's the thing, right? Because in these manosphere type shows, right, you often hear a lot of content creators say, do not date single mothers, right? Don't date single mothers. And, you know, we are not as harsh, even though people think that we are not as harsh as these other men, right?
No.
And we are of the opinion and understanding that if you want to date age appropriately, to find somebody at our age, right, Neil? To find somebody at our age bracket, more often than not, we probably didn't go on child. At least one, right? So you understand that such a body term that you remember use is a package deal where you get with a woman with a child. You get that, right? Having said that, imagine if the conversation was, man, listen, just come here, just bring food for you little man all the time, and the others just feel a certain way about it. You know, would it be possible when you're bringing something for he to bring something for the others too? I know the may yours, but would you think it possible for you to bring something? You know, just so that I don't feel bad and
the other fathers in this and that, and
yeah, even if you want to throw them on the bus and say, look, I know that you know that them ain't much use. What he eating, he brothers and sisters, they're looking at he chewing and them swallowing the mouth white. So bring something for them. You know, if it can help them out a little bit. If you approach it from that perspective, I would say, you know, and he said as much. He said, look, if it was 2, shoot, I could have worked out, but you got 3 others.
But there, even to your point, right? Even if it is the same 4, right, including his child, you are absolutely right. If that woman's approach was different, right, and she was catching flies with honey instead of acid, because I ain't even vinegar, that's acid, right? That man was saying, you know, no problem. I understand it. It's your bad, but at the end of the day, it's still ain't heartless. Because most people are, at their core, most people are not heartless, especially when it comes to children. Right? Now, that could be handled some different ways. The man could have instead of spending, I don't even know how much for kids meal and whatever over there, right? But let's say instead of taking the $5-10, right? A man could have put extra 20 with it and buy like groceries, right?
Yeah.
Buy like macaroni and cheese, ramen, I don't know. And everybody could eat. The point remains, right?
Different.
And that is something that could, because you could buy, to me, spend $30-40 in groceries, then could eat for a week. Right? Instead of that one meal. The point remains though, is if your attitude was a little better, sweetheart, this situation would be a little different.
Neil, we see why the man bring the groceries, why the man bringing a warm meal every day.
But she sound like the type of woman that you can bring the groceries and she gonna complain. She sound like, I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at the girl.
We're speculating, right? But I ain't even getting it. I ain't even get that far. She look like the person that I can bring macaroni and cheese. She be like, but this ain't Kraft, this ain't Velveeta. You know what I mean? Like I bring Wonder bread and she said, but this ain't brown, this ain't thing bread. You bring white bread, this ain't brown bread. My children eat it. You know what I mean? You bring the broccoli with the vegetable, with the fruit. You bring this, you bring that. We need toilet paper. She looked like one of the stacked for 6 for 9. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but that's speculative. I know, but based on her, that interaction, that brief interaction she had with them, she looks like a completely entitled woman. You understand?
Yes,
she on welfare.
She feels entitled to this man's money for children that are not his.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, it is simple. It is as simple as you discretion with whom you have children with. It ain't hard, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't hard. I understand, right? I understand. There is always kicks.
Colors for cowards, speak fear with no fear.
Raw is law, right? But at the end of the day, you have to look at the. I could have had a child from the time I was 18, though. I could have had a child from the time I was 18. There's a reason why my child was born when he was born. Because I wanted to make sure that the person that I was with and the relationship I have with the person, understanding that the person that person is, as a woman, as a mother, as a person, fit, even if we didn't make it or we didn't stay together, she fit the mold of a good mother that I can interact with and help raise my son, my child with. But no, this is pure rancor. It's pure contention. It's like every time you come there, she threw the food in the road, boss.
Yeah.
So now your child hungry. What you can do? What can you do but go and buy something else? But shoot, you ain't gonna do that because she get thrown in the road too. She ain't sending down the child. What can you do but call the police? I don't even know if calling the police matter. So now your child is gonna go hungry in this instant.
Yeah. And just all because they could not work out how to handle the situation maturely and say, well, look, because she's saying straight, he can't eat in front of them. But she don't want to come out either because that can still be the same situation. The children can still know, but yeah, he gone upstairs to mix with his father. We ain't here, we ain't got no father. Why you gonna get children for men that ain't gonna stick around? That's something we would love to know. I heard a content creator, right? Minister Jack said it was watching him on something the other day. And he said, you know, we talk about marriage all the time. We talk about the contract of marriage and the marriage license and all that. He said, none of that in the marriage, you know, the marriage is the children. Because once you have a child with somebody, you and that person are tied together forever.
Forever.
Because even if that child dead at 40, you and that other person are still that child's parents. So you all are tied together forever. And I think we need to really be mindful of that, as opposed to just running up and through people and saying, oh, yeah, if children don't suffer, whatever happen.
I just don't understand that, yo. I don't understand that. Like, even you can have all the money in the world, or you may have, not even all the money in the world. You may be saying, you know what, I can go in with this woman, as a man say, get it raw, or with a woman, I can let him do he got to do inside me. If a child come, because the child is like, I know some women say that, I know some men say that the child is suffer, right? But
children don't suffer.
Children suffer here.
Believe it.
You can provide all you want financially for a child. You can give them the most comfortable living and shield them from all sorts of things. But in the end, if you got this, you think the children or the child ain't know what's going on here with all this rancor going on outside, food and all sorts of things. But the man probably call your father, your father bringing food, we food is. Your father in a good this and that next the third. Yo, I know this starting to go a little longer, right? But it really pisses me off because to me, children are innocent in all this. They don't have to be here.
But anyhow, for us, this has been another Sunday Short. Please let us know what you think about this one in the comment section. Please let us know. You sent it to us enough times. Give me some comments on it.
Yep.
Yeah, we're covering it for you. Like and share as well. Subscribe, as always. Hit the notification bell to ensure that you do not miss any of the content we got coming for you. We are going to see you guys again very soon.
It's a contaminated environment. And the tutu's about that.